Hello, you salivating secretaries of state. This is the RogueRifler, and we are participating in an absolute ridiculous affair known as a triple-fronted war. That's right! Previously, we declared war on Sappho, and also declared war on Secto, which is the piss yellow over here, and then the sort of the wallpaper orange. I believe is Nicole Crustus. We also declared war on them. You're like, that's a lot of war. Why would you do this? Well, we did our secret, sneaky, covert ops and discovered that Nicole and Secto were in a battle, an absolutely heinous battle, and basically Secto lost his entire army. So this is free real estate. If I actually did any video editing, I'd just pop that meme face right here. It's free real estate. We're just gonna march down here, take the capital, take this. I have to be a little bit concerned with these fine folks. I'm blanking the name on. This is Tikchaglux. He's been in some bad fights, so hopefully he's gonna, he's gonna chill. Hopefully. We'll have another stack that'll probably sit here, but the idea is to kind of mulch in and take a bunch of territory, and nothing will go horribly wrong. Also, bonus points if we can kill all these robot awful things. Just murder them. Get rid of the machine. And doing this will expose our flanks, make things, a little crazy, but it's fine. Everybody is super happy that we're murdering things. So we've got all the energy in the world, all the cosmite in the world. I might keep trying to steal cosmite from what is it, Cleopecia and Tikchaglux, because they're the only two factions I'm not at war with. So we might be able to keep this gravy train rolling. Speaking of which, I could steal from Nicole Crustus. That's pretty much the only guaranteed, isn't it? So let's do that. Get some more cosmite over time. And now it's time to advance. So these guys can advance south. I just want to keep a front so that way we don't lose everything. Now the problem is this army is the only army in the region. This entire region. Speaking of free real estate, so I think the play is I can conquer with this army, bring this army over, and then move this army south. That's the play. This is undefended. So we will come in and we will kill the machine spirit. Hopefully without casualty. Hey, we did it! Yeah, we do not tolerate the machine hippies. So take care of that. Our other armies are going to be marching in to kind of hold this and maybe push down here, and this army is going to go over here. That's that front. Over here we are marching deep into the enemy territory, which is fine. Nothing could go horribly wrong. It's fine. We already know there's nothing here, and same thing down here. We're just gonna march in. I could actually potentially attack this. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, that's their dude. Where's their capital? Am I about to take their capital? Oh, it's their capital too. Oh, baby. This is about to get... There's about to be a fire in the south. So what this means is we win this fight and all this territory becomes unowned. Granted, there's nothing left here. Do I have any tactical ops against? No. So yeah, we're just gonna kill this guy. It says risky, so I might as well fight it. It is the last stand of Secto. It's time for Secto to die. Alright folks, welcome to the battle cam, where we look at all the angry things that we're fighting and slaughtering, just to give you an idea of what's possibly going on. So this is predominantly a Kirko force. I do not see anything that is not a Kirko, which is pretty straightforward. So, and did they have, they don't have, okay, so they have some of these lower tier. This is their core unit, melee unit, can battle vomit, and it's set up to sunder armor, a little bit of extra HP, a little bit more resistant to status effects, but basically your standard melee unit. There's a couple of them. They've got a good number of these psychic snipers, the hidden. They have a grounding harness, which means at some point Secto killed an Amazon player, so we're going to have strong words with him, and they can throw grenades. So basically snipers that can pierce armor, and they have an AoE grenade, so I don't want to group up too much. Their support unit over here is the Transcendent. It's got, a share pain ability, which takes damage received by the unit and redirects it to itself. I think there's a little bit of damage reduction. It's like, yeah, 35% damage reduction. And as a heal, nothing crazy. We've got artillery pieces. These are the Kirko artillery. They have these repeating attacks. Now, they have lower range than normal, only 7, and 40% accuracy. So far, it doesn't look like there's anything that they have to boost that, so I'm not too scared about it. This one can a little bit more HP, a little bit more damage, but it doesn't really have anything to do with accuracy. They've got another kind of, they've got another sort of a, another artillery unit, I guess. It has the ability to inflict insanity. It has this big psychic AoE attack. Genuinely pretty unpleasant, but kind of serves a similar role. AoE psychic damage instead of AoE psi damage. Their big deal is this Ravenous. You can run over and eat people. That's not cool. Big melee guy, lots of armor, not upgraded. Got their flying units, melee attacks, and they have an AoE armor shredding. Oh, I'm clicking the wrong unit. That's why it's looked a little bit funky. There we go. So it doesn't have melee attacks. It has a range attack, and it has this AoE armor melting gas, which will stay on the battlefield. So that's pretty much our unit lineup. Look at the heroes. We've got Secto. He's really got nothing. He's got a shotgun. He's got a rocket launcher, but he's not really modded. And then there's Makante, who looks like, oh man, she defected. All right, this is where Makante dies for defecting to the bugs. But she's got a scanner. She can yell and make people feel good about themselves. And she's got a basic, actually a fairly decent weapon here. It's got Broken Mind, lights people on fire, okay. We're gonna take that. And the other big thing to worry about is the, what is it? The Kirko. I always call them Hivers because I played a bunch of Sword of the Stars at one point. It's a great game, but it's kind of old. And this is their, this is the Kirko's turret. Now, its big thing, it has armor shred, so I'm gonna be a little careful about sitting directly next to that. So what's the play? Well, I think the big threat is the melee dude and the artillery if we let it get close. Now the Amazons are a bit more of a shield faction, so these turrets aren't as bad as they could be, but they're still pretty awful. I don't want to just take unnecessary damage from them. So what's the play? Well, let's get some scans off. We're going to scan the... pretty much scan everybody. There's no reason not to. We can run forward, and we're going to scan the turrets. Archers are going to run in position to kind of take down that turret next turn. I don't believe I can hit a flash arrow from this range, can I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can't. So we'll get ready to do some flash arrow nonsense, and I have these super melee units. I'm wondering how deep I want to go with them. Well, our main guy has a teleport. Man, we're gonna go hyper aggro, I think. Is there any, besides almost killing ourselves, is this a, let's do it, let's do it. Okay, so we're on the back line. We're gonna rush. I don't know if I want to rush up that far. I have 70 HP. I'd be in range of both turrets. They only have a shotgun. Let's just pedal to the metal. Going in balls deep. Someone's gonna die, but it's okay. We'll kill them all. Over here, I want to get my tanky unit in position to receive lots of damage and potentially entangle tons of other units. It's got a bunch of armor, so it should be fine, hopefully. I could run forward and stagger this, but I'm going to run my other Amazon over here. Again, I can threaten a big blind stagger, you name it. Our Mega Beetle baby can run in and, you know, draw fire, because if it dies, it comes back. I've also got our little piggy, who's going to run forward. Since he has skitter and he's a small unit, so it's very hard to hit him with ranged weapons. So I can be a little bit more aggressive with his positioning. I have another Biomancer, which means I have another scan. I think we're going to save that. Oh, I could scan their... well, from here we could scan the snipers. So let's do that. Move our archer forward. She's fine. Everything's fine. We aren't going to die horribly. And I could start working on the armor of their units from range. Now, their main attackers... Let's do this. This thing is already down to almost no armor. Do I have any other good shots at this range? Not really. So we're just going to move up. This is our anti-air core. Our Arborean Sentinel is going to kind of stand back and get ready to entangle things if they encroach. We're going to run our Mega Beetle baby as a target, hopefully. And I can maybe scan something else from range, possibly. I don't think it's really necessary. So we're going to stay back. And we've got another melee unit. I'm trying to avoid stacking tremendously. Could come here. Let's run up here. My goal is that they go after like the beetles. So let's see if I'm horribly wrong. Okay, so there's hyper aggression. There's lots of extra damage. Oh, alright. So I think if I kill that unit, I get my other unit back. Might be horribly wrong. Okay, so basically their melee's running in. They got their heal. Okay. So there's lots of damage. Let's see. So our hero can... Well, I can get on their sniper here. He's hindered. I can start focusing down. I could take out the turret. Or I could start focusing on their support. So we're going to do that. I do have a sleep. I could use the sleep spell on somebody. Don't think that's super necessary. The big thing I want to take out is this guy. Which I should be able to do fairly easily. Okay, so he took a bunch of damage. Can I get some follow-up damage? And I could also melee this thing. That gives me... that wasn't as effective as I thought it would be. I want to kill this thing. It's a big threat to my air unit. Okay. Do I have any other options for doing copious damage to that? I could come over here. Okay, that's a big deal. So this thing is engaged in melee. It's kind of hard to shoot. So like if I brought this over here, yeah. So it's in danger, but it's you know, it could survive. Now, I don't believe I can clear the, right, this thing has slow, it's blinded, biochemical maceration. I can't clear insanity, which is unfortunate. So, I think I want to heal the bug, keep it alive. Right, I don't really care about this thing being insane and shooting everything because it's blind, right? We got our unit back, right? That's what happens when you kill that. So now we're looking at all this stuff. Now, I think the big thing to do here is to, well, I got this guy in range of me. I can just put this guy to sleep. I think that's the easiest way to deal with him. She resisted, which is unfortunate. I can blind him. So I'm going to run our Mega Beetle baby in to get on their back line. I failed to sleep this guy. I'm going to run in, well, so I think the thing I want to do is I want a Crushing Entangle, but can this guy stagger me? He can't stagger me, so I can actually just move up, and I think we're fine. Right, and now I can Crushing Entangle all this stuff. So they're all rooted in place, they can't move. I can take more damage later, but, you know, it's not fine, but it's okay. I can run over here, I can do a big blind, and I can run the piggy in to start chomping. Now the thing I'm worried about is if this guy tries to attack with his AoE attack, it could be kind of nasty. I'm wondering if I want to drop a big heal over here. I think that might be the play. Let's drop in a, you know, heal everybody and make sure they don't all die horribly. So it looks like I can't heal everyone. I think I will let the pigs set a waste. The other thing I could do is can I primal override any of their units? No, they're Kiriko, they're not animals. I could stagger this guy. I think I want to do the heal back here. It'll give me a nice retreat point in case I need it. And I still have this sleep over here and this beetle baby. I kind of want to just run over here and start attacking stuff. Right, because again, if they focus this guy down, he'll explode and make their lives miserable. And over here, I can finish the turret off. So that's fine. Let's see what we lose. Oh, yikes. Okay, well, we lost some basic stuff. Okay, so this thing's still insane, which is unfortunate. We lost both of our guys, which is really crazy, but you know what? It's fine. We should be able to chow down on this guy. And basically keep attacking these guys in the back line, which is fine. Looks like this guy is stunned. If I had a heal, I could spend it. Might as well just keep chomping. And we've got a couple of options. I can just start shooting this thing down. We failed to do anything cool about those guys. I do have another sleep attempt, and of course it's resisted. This is looking pretty rough on this guy. I could fire into him, but I take damage. I'll get staggered, but I'll live. I'm just trying to make sure I don't kill my own unit. We'd go for the kill, but I don't think it'd be worth. I'm going to run away, and I'm going to heal. Let's see. We're doing okay in their back line. Their front line's about to collapse here. Hopefully this guy will be under control in a turn or so. I want to get rid of their turrets. And I don't want to group up with the artillery, so we're just going to move up here. And this is on the far flank, so let's see. Honestly, the Biomancer is probably just going to heal herself. And I can bring in our archer. Got this guy back. There's no reason not to run in and continue to kill things. I guess we're lining up for this guy to do absolute ridiculous amounts of damage. You know, it's fine. Let's see. I could laser strike. What if I did a super laser strike? I get rid of all the shielding. We're gonna stagger him, and hopefully that means we'll take less casualties. Okay, of course he crits. They're all critting. What is this? Okay, that was an absurd number of crits. I don't know how to handle all those crits. I don't know how to process all those crits at the same time. We've got this guy back. So now he's kind of in danger. I don't want to actually lose him. Let's run our units forward and get these juicy flank shots. Can kill the turret. So a lot of the units died horribly. We should be able to kill this guy. And we can focus on shooting him. Now, I don't want to lose this guy. I really don't. What are my options? I could do these flank shots into the back by potentially hit my own unit. I could retreat. I think we're going to try, and we're going to believe in the RNG. Okay, so I still haven't hit my own unit yet. There we go. And this guy can get behind a shot blocker. And he'll have 4 armor. He's going to heal for like 20 HP. So we should be fine. On this front, our tanky unit is... No, it's doing its thing. It's full HP. I think it's slowed. So we're just going to start walking at the enemy. This hacker isn't going to really do a whole lot. I can blind and stagger the hero. Okay, so that will hopefully keep our Mega Beetle baby alive. And I've got a sleep that I still haven't used. Can also start running our archer over. Okay. Oh, he died. Alright. The Mega Beetle baby died. Unfortunate. But we're clapping cheeks out here. They're all done. I think we got this pretty much. So this is what's bothering me. Actually no. It's not actually true right now. They still, if I lost this fight, they'd still control their capital. But there was a bug. I don't know if they fixed it, where you could have control of their capital and defeat and kill their commander, which means they've lost the game already. Their forces still keep fighting. Bit nuts. Okay. Let's see if we can finish this lady off. And that's all she wrote. So we lost a good number of units. But they're all dead. And before I forget, there's a super awesome rifle. Move to arsenal. Do I have a hero that can use such a glorious weapon? I think it's just my fearless leader. We only have 3 heroes. I think it's because we're too evil. So we cleared the territory. Pretty much this army, we need to advance very quickly. We're gonna go and grab this. I wish I had more armies, but we're being greedy otherwise. So we're gonna move this guy south to take care of all this. We've killed Secto. We're gonna mad dash to grab all this territory down south. And we need to just pump out units to fill the vacuum, otherwise we're all gonna die. So this is coming back to build up a new army. I've got the energy to rush stuff, so we've got a Bombardon, we've got an angry dude. I think I want to keep going with the Arborean Queens because they have the Resurrect, which is so good. And we can send over a tanky unit. So this is getting close to another stack. We've got basically our support. I think I wanted a backline unit here. We've got another Biomancer. Let's do one of these. And let's get some more shield shred. Actually, given what we're up against, let's see, we've got plenty of armor shred actually. So let's go with some shield shred. I could just like throw together an army very quickly, right? Because I could get double melee. Plus a B. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, plus this, plus that. So that'll be our next stack. Very aggro stack. Can also build some. Actually, we could. Do I want to rush this? 220 energy. Yes, I do. So we're gonna make a very aggro stack, and then go back to being somewhat boring. So we are spending Cosmite quite quickly, and somehow, oh, we got another Doctrine slot. Hello. Forest sectors give more happiness. The Bio Crusade plus 20% damage when fighting mechanical and cyborg units. You're mounted from And animal units with melee attacks gain frenzy. Hello. So I think that'll be useful against Sappho because she is Promethean, I believe. And we're up against the Vanguard, so it makes perfect sense to do that. I'm not doing it just because it's cool. Well, possibly so. Is there anything else? Oh, man, I don't know if there's anything else I really want. I guess we could get the insurrection program. This thing has an unexploited sector. Energy would be nice. Probably energy. Why are there a bunch of thorns? Oh, okay. I mean, I don't think you're threatening to do anything, honey. Your capital is about to be mine. But, you know, if it makes you feel good, I guess that's, you know, that's fine. Might as well rush this. You know what, let's build some defenses, just so, like, some 2-stack doesn't come over here and kill everything. And we've got a ginormous dinosaur that we just built. Do I want to change up this composition? Triple, like this is like the goon squad. They're gonna run in. They've got like a flying bee to heal them. They've got all the support they need. A dinosaur would be great. Like it's a big effing unit that's good at killing things. But I think that's fine. So why don't we bring these guys over here? We've got some more units to come on in. These guys are waiting for armies. These guys all need to wait a turn essentially. And I'm marching. We are marching on the capital. What's really defending it? Not a whole lot. We're gonna absolutely obliterate them. And these guys are, I believe... So that's their stuff. If I can... I think I want to push out here. So let's do that. So we'll be able to fight here shortly. These guys aren't adjacent, so I don't have to worry about that. And pretty much we gotta wait a turn, but there's this giant power vacuum I now have to worry about. So the other thing is, do I want to get a bunch of Kirko stuff online? This is Advanced Engineering Guild. It's got Cosmite out the wazoo. But it's not really growing anything because the AI sucks at growing things. So we can get this thing on its way and definitely give it a food sector or something. Transcendence would not be a bad thing to build. Let's see. They're a great support unit. I could also fill up my army with like Frenzied. Put everybody into production. And we could make... Now they might be unhappy. They're okay. Got a ranged AoE attack. Honestly, giving a blight infection doesn't sound too bad. Blight infection and like a self-heal. Kind of expensive. They just don't have any armor. sucks. We could throw a grounding harness. That's like 20 cosmite. Man, I don't know. Alright, folks, we're back. So, I was trying to figure out if there's anything cool to do with Kirko's stuff before we do research, and I think the answer is no. Maybe Transcendents already have regen. So yeah, I don't really have like tech to make their psychic stuff work, and their bio units, it would take some research to get going. Unless I want to put a bunch of money into their like tier 1 units, which I don't think is a great idea. So, we do have some more units of building. We're actually low on cosmite. Again. Get one of those going. This guy's building up another army. I could actually kind of build armies here. Maybe like supplement them with units I build over here. How are we doing on cosmite? I could get another... Probably I want to keep spamming cosmite translocators, because that is our bottleneck. This is... I want to keep this army, because if, what is it? Cleopecia shows up, I want a stack to deal with it. For exporting food, we should probably go with the export center. Then like the logistics base, and it'll be fine. This is turning into a super production site. We've got... Wow, it's actually all built. Taking food, we're growing as fast as we can. Man, I wish I had some cosmite. Well, we can get another stack going. So I guess we'll get a botanical garden, and can I take out... We're gonna just put everyone into happiness, or yeah, we're gonna put everyone into production. And I'm debating what I want to build up here. Okay, so the invasion is underway. We're gonna push on all these fronts, and we'll see what the enemy has in store for us. I should also clear this out, but it's too late. We'll have another super stack here. I think the play is I want to move that... Oh man, do I want to move that west? I don't even know. So there's an absolute conga line there. This is still their hero, so if I take this and they attack me and they lose, Safo's out. And this is all free real estate. So the faster we go to grab this. Now these units are pushing south, which is unfortunate. We are at war over here. Am I threatening their capital? Where's their capital? It's right here. So this army has to basically... We have to come over here, we have to grab it. He's really dead. Are you kidding me? It's one sniper. Okay. Game! Okay. There's one dude. Oh, I guess they have turrets. But that still makes it really dumb. So we're gonna just run our giant Tyrannosaurus at them. Oh wow, we took some damage. I'm quaking. And then we can even give him a reset state. So now he's healing out the wazoo. We can run our Arborean Queen forward. Put people into cover. This is just going to be so much overkill. Yeah. Alright, I'm thinking this is getting pretty close to being extreme amounts of stuff. I think that's really, like, there's no point even moving anything else. Okay, let us open fire on the enemy. I think he died. There we go. Okay, and I want to keep... We want to keep the blitz going. So we're going to march south, try to cut off this territory. I'm not at war with these guys yet. I think actually it would make the most sense to just build up. Look, so what am I missing? We've got a support unit and a tank. I'd like backliners. These Kirko hackers have Swarm Shield. They don't really have anything else. Do have these hidden. But again, they're psychic damage. Might just be the best to build these guys. Give them a grounding harness. Self-healing so they can run in and hopefully not die. And they don't cost too much. Okay. We got another army here. These guys can basically get ready. And we can build a bunch of tier 3 units that are going to be absolutely powerful. So I think I want Pteranodons here because they have the built-in resistances. We're building another super unit there. Let's get... I think I just want a compromise module version. And we're getting another army together. I've got engaged tank, I've got some support. I think I want a biomancer. Could build a biomancer here. This is a kind of a basic sector. Still never upgraded the orbital logistics. Just unfortunate. Do I want a tank on top of that, or do I want another backline? Let's do another backline unit. So these guys can head over here to finish up. And we are completely out of Cosmite. So let's build a Biomancer here. And with our extra energy, I should do another Cosmite Translocator. Be getting a bunch of Cosmite next turn from Cleopecia, which is great. These guys are ready to do things if necessary. And I want to march kind of all over the place. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. A little bit unfortunate. I want to keep these guys here because this is the only army that protects this entire front. Same honestly over here. Like we need all the armies. We should just be able to walk in and take this. And let's migrate this. You know, it could become bug country. It's fine. And this looks like free real estate. We're gonna fight the outer stack. Should just be able to auto it. Apparently not. Apparently it's the hardest thing to do in the world. Okay, welcome to Battle Cam, the segment where we have to fight against the awful auto-resolve. What we're up against is a pretty large contingent of Amazon and a little bit of heresy. So, got some Amazon Prometheans, which is kind of nuts. I might as well start. These are the Purifiers, the Tier 2 Promethean unit, basically a good skirmisher with a decent weapon that can light people on fire, and then also has a big AoE attack. And honestly, with the Tyrannosaurus update, these guys got really crazy because instead of their AoE attack being a full action, it's now a single action. Absolutely nuts. They have a full garrison, so they've got a lot of these like Tier 3 units, but they don't have any upgrades, right? They've got a Pteranodon. Main thing this guy has is a big Panic Roar, and they've got a Bombardon, which has a nasty AoE artillery attack. Got Biomancers literally out the wazoo. You've seen them, they heal, they put things to sleep, they scan things, it's really annoying. And what else is there? We've got, what is it, the Arborian Sentinel, which can entangle folks, put shields on folks. Again, not really upgraded. Got some Harriers, which have Overwatch, which is kind of cool, and an AoE laser attack. Now this one is upgraded. It's got a purification field, which means it can heal folks, light people on fire, and in general is fairly resistant to bio damage. So I've got to be a little careful about targeting some of their units who do have the the hazmat protection. I do have a lot of lightning damage, so that's fine. Granted, they also have the grounding harness, but it's okay. We'll kill everything. On the tactical front, this is entirely undefended, so we can kind of basically just run over here, get ready to launch a super duper attack. This thing can run forward and do fun things, and panic some units. I can run this guy forward. Actually, we're going to get behind the shot blocker to take out that turret. Can their bomber down? No, so I don't believe they can attack my unit from over here. Their Tyrannosaurus might come over and try to panic things, but you know, there's not a whole lot you can do against that. So we're going to put shields up. In case the Tyrannosaurus comes over here, we're going to sit behind the shot blocker and get ready to peep out and murder his face. And I'm going to start putting damage buffs on our units. I'm going to rotate our Biomancer over here because the main fight's clearly going to be over here. On this front, we have our Borean Queen. Lots and lots of shields. Again, I don't believe they have any shield strip. So, oh, their turrets have shield strip. The Amazon turrets, which I forgot to do the introduction on, have shield strip, so I gotta be a little careful about that. So I think yeah, so I want to stay out of range because you know, this thing has, oh my, that was a misplay. Sucked. Well, we're fine. Everything's fine. Maybe we're not fine. We've got our Malactor too, who is immune to stagger, and has high resistance to, has high resistances to psychic immunities, so we can kind of move up. And if I want to buff someone's damage, I think I want to buff the Malactor. And yeah, we're just going to keep our archer in the back line, well outside of the range of that. Over here, they don't have a whole lot of range, so we can gotta be a little careful. Now, there are kind of anti-shield things, so I could move up here, threaten the artillery. Gonna run our tanky unit behind the shot blocker to hide from the turrets, while still being able to get closer. I mean, there's just a bunch of Biomancers over here, like it's kind of silly. And we can start buffing that guy's damage. So I think we're ready. Ready to face our doom. So far, just a lot of light poke damage. Okay, so what do we do? Well, I've got our bombard attacks, which we can start focusing down units. Also, our main attack is really good. I could focus the T-Rex. So the T-Rex has a good amount of shields. So using this guy, we're going to put a shield on ourselves to protect ourselves, and then we're going to do all the shield strip we can. Now he has no shields, and we should be able to just nuke him. Over here, so I also have to worry about this guy. Pretty much all their, I could mind control it, 65% chance. What's our kill chance? Not actually that high. So let's go for the mind control. Got it. So that's one more unit I don't have to deal with. And our Borean Queen, so this guy just used his attack. Kind of focus down their big unit. Now this guy's shields are being drained. Let's see. I think I almost have range. If I move up here, I can potentially blind that guy, which is great. Cuts off some damage. They don't have their AoE attack, so I can shoot this thing down from range. So this front's collapsing pretty hard. We've got these bees. Honestly, I could just try to put them to sleep. Okay, so they're asleep. That makes life pretty easy. And we can just focus down the bee. %30 hit chance, eh? The other thing is I could back off and go into Overwatch and try to focus down everything else. How much damage is this thing going to do? Not tremendous amounts. So I'll back off here, go into Overwatch, and try to take out other aspects of their army. So that gets rid of some damage. Let's just go for the big damage and miss horribly. I love this game. Oh man. I'd have to walk into the fire. If I walked into the fire, I wouldn't even be in range. We come over here, and what's my hit chance? I can get rid of their shields. How much damage this thing take? No line of sight here, probably, hopefully no line of sight there. So this guy could take a bunch of damage, but I think if I go into defense mode, we'll be fine. Right, it's not the best. I do have our Malactor who can run forward and start doing psychic everything. Might as well push forward, go into defense mode. I've got a sleep spell that I can't really use. I honestly might just leave this thing alone. Oh, I could still shoot this guy, so I should shoot back at it. And who else can I buff? %20 hit chance. Still a really awful hit chance. If I come over here, I can start working this thing. It's fine. So I have tactical ops. These guys are kind of dangerous. What do I have to deal with it? I could do a big blind on this stuff. I think that's perfect. Really? Okay, well the tanks are doing tanky things, which is nice. I can cleanse this, kind of need it. And, man, I would like to focus this guy down. Okay, that's very good. And I'd like to focus down the rest of their damage, which is this guy. And maybe we can get the kill here. This guy just needs to run back and go into heal mode. And I'm just going to... I still have a shot on here, so I'm going to go here, give on the shot blocker, kill him. So that front's going really well. Our tanky units did an amazing job. They're alive, and they took a lot of damage. Which is pretty much all you can ask for. So we can come over and heal them with their own unit. You know, do that sort of mad flex. I should be able to kill this. This guy's blinded, so let's just kill that. He still has his... Oh, he won't be able to use that for a couple turns, so let's just do some damage. And I do have a big AoE entangle. Or I could just focus down this unit. Right, I can just get rid of its shields. Now it's like no shielding, so I should just be able to kill it. Okay. This thing has a good amount of HP. I could drop the reset save state on him. So now this thing's going to heal a ton at the end of the turn. And we're going to run forward and drop a Root Quake. Let's have range 5. So they're all having a bad time. This guy needs to heal, so he's just going to go into defense mode and he'll be fine. I have a sleep. Can I use it? Not unless I want to get real close. Let's just scan the backline units. These guys are pretty much done for. So I'll bring this guy over here. And I can't get both of them. Now, am I in any danger over here? So this thing's going to heal for like 20. It's got resistance to bio damage, so I think we're fine. Of course, they get another sleep. Oh, yikes. Okay, we're still in the pain zone. This thing is being annoying. But we should just be able to focus down their units. What's my hit chance? 30%. It's like a 55% hit chance. Honestly, let's just focus it. So it's almost dead. Very good chance to kill it from here. Okay. And we still haven't scanned the Biomancers, which is an absolute travesty. Let's see, those guys are still stuck. I haven't lost anything yet. Oh. Wait, can I... Can I take other people's stuff permanently? Is that a thing, game? Is that what you're trying to tell me? I should have saved that for this guy, but I'm an idiot. I'm curious if I can revive that. I also want to blow this person up and get the Blight Plague. Oh my gosh. Game. Please. That's some good AoE. I like it. I think I could also shoot my own unit. There we go. Which kind of makes sleep depressingly bad. Okay, so that flank is cleared up. There's basically just these 2 units remaining. And we still have more damage coming in. Okay, so I think that's all fine. We're gonna see what happens if I revive that guy next turn. Really, there's not a whole lot left. So, it's time for some science. Oh my god, don't do this. Oh, that was too close. It was too close. Alright, you're gonna run. You're gonna go like, I'm totally fine, don't shoot me. I wouldn't want you to hurt yourself now. Anyway, let's do the grand experiment. So I revive this guy, kill that guy, and we should just be able to focus this down and kill it. So do we get a new Bombardon? Unfortunately, would you look at that? Okay. I can produce tier 3 units by doing that. Which is totally not broken. Not broken in any way, shape, or form. Really. I mean, I just don't get why it's like my... I don't get why it's like my support unit. You know, it's like, what are they doing? It's just like, charge, motherfucker! We're gonna get in there and kill everything! Alright, you're a support unit, I don't care. Now, they get their turrets back, which is unfortunate, but, I mean, we've got all the tools in the world. I just don't really care. At this point, I'm pretty much beyond caring. So let's do this. We got some hits. We're actually gonna manipulate shield, pop the Overwatch because that thing's gonna run in like it always does. And I can move our bomber down pretty much into range. Don't even have any AoE, so let's just run forward. And we've got this bad boy who's hurt up, so we can just, you know, reset save state. And he's going to regain all his HP. This guy could run forward, heal up, run forward. This thing has range over here. That should be fine. He's going to heal for like 20 HP. There's really nothing that can shoot him, so I'm not too worried. I say this before everything dies, but you know, it's fine. It's absolutely perfect. And I can threaten an AoE shot here. Go into Overwatch mode. This guy can chill and get healed up over here. Can buff the bomber down to do more damage. No, and life is good. Life is great. And I don't know why this guy wasn't in defense mode, but he wasn't, and that was a little terrifying. So this guy is healing up. There's really nothing over here. So basically it's just this guy. It's just these bees that we have to really worry about. I could scan them or I could put them to sleep. The sleep chance is pretty good. Of course they resist it. This will always be the case with status effects and myself. I don't know why we even bother half the time. Now, can I primal override this too? I can. Alright, so we're just going to get a bunch of free bees. We will become the beekeepers once again. Oh, that was a good episode. And over here, I might as well put out the nope zone. So those guys have been noped. I can mind control this, and we're all dandy over here. And we can start bombing the absolute crap out of that. This guy probably wants some shields and some HP. And this Bombardon can put an absolute pounding on these guys. Why not? Or, you know, they can just ignore everything and be jerks. And then they all die from that, which will be great. There's really not a whole lot left. I think this guy's just... Oh, he's not going to die from the DOT. So we'll just have to kill him the old-fashioned way. And we should be able to kill this. I said we should be able to kill that. Glad you agree, game. I love that. That's great. Real good. So I keep healing him. I think everything else is fine. They really have nothing. So let's try this Primal override and get a freebie. Hey, we got one. Oh my god. Well, we lost the person. That sucks. That really sucks. Can I primal override this and at least do the equivalent exchange? No, I can't. So, I guess we're doing the equivalent exchange because we lost one and we're going to gain another. To end the combat, I basically just have to kill this thing, which is not difficult. I do have this big AoE heal that's centered on myself, so let's get some value out of that. So we're going to replace one of those guys, and this little bee is probably going to run the heck away so it doesn't allow them to trigger a combat in an unfavorable circumstance. I don't have any Cosmite, so I can't buff that. But that's crazy. So, yeah. And we might as well absorb the, the Amazon colony. It's good. Now, we actually unlock another tech tree. So are there any sort of immediate benefits that we could get? Well, we have these like Psi-infected claws, which would be really nice. Adaptive carapace is pretty nice. Cloaking carapace is actually really nice. Light non-ethereal units. That might be our mounted units. And then there's the like adrenal response. Or actually the accelerated metabolism. Gets Skitter, and then once per turn in tactical combat, it regenerates. It's actually points after killing something. So we're just going to run up the tech tree over here. We're going to blitz up it. We've got all the doctrine slots. Kind of out of super cool options. Maybe we can play around with this happiness. See if it's any good. Looks like we're building more units. And what is this? This is kind of a... Okay, so it's just a resource generating area. Which I want the optimization control on, and then probably the export center. Actually, it doesn't even look like... This is just an energy colony, it looks like. So... it might be a good place to try out the happiness buildings. And militarily, we've got an army here. These guys are out of movement points. things are going. The initial expanse is going quite well. We have, looks like some cosmite translocation coming in, which will give us, you know, tons more units to build. I think I actually want to cut them off, move this army over here and grab this, and then start grabbing all this territory. Should be able to win this. Can I auto it? Nope. Alright. So, what are we up against? We're up against some subs. They've got... yeah, they're pretty much... they're just subs. Now, it's not fixed in this one, but I did manage to fix the melee aquatic units. It's already up online. So, while the melee mod is broken currently, the fix is available. It's just that I don't want to, like, you know, try to do that. I don't want to hot load mods, because that could lead to instability and all sorts of other stuff. Actually, I don't want to be this close. So let's back off of space. Then we have our support ship. Does that give this guy shield? No, it doesn't. Alright. Alright, they're making their torpedoes. Probably shouldn't have given the dome to the melee unit, but you know, that's in the past now. I could try. Let's see. So this would be a disable and a decent chance at mobilize. Okay. This guy get disabled. He's immobilized, but not disabled. Oh, that's only self-targeting, so I could run in and do this. Okay, so that was super lucky. Oh, there's a whirlpool there. That's pretty cool. So we can finish this guy off here. We got immobilized. It's fine. Wow. So we got like 150 cosmite from the translocator. I guess 137. Math. It happened. And can we get more cosmite? Hey! Any of you got that cosmite? So we can launch it at Cleopecia. Not the best chance. Let's try the Infiltrate Operations Center against Cleopecia first. And then we should be able to cosmite translocate her and take all of her stuff. Just totally not broken. Not broken, nothing to see here. Absolutely, perfectly fine and normal. So we're just gonna keep marching. Just not a whole lot that's looking like it's gonna stand in our way. There are all these autonom units that I would love to crush. I think these guys, well, I don't want to leave this yet. Once I take this city, I'll feel confident moving south with this army. Over here, I made a big blunder. I should be going after this first, so that way I cut off their other army. So we're going to come over here and grab this. Looks like the growth is going after these guys, which is kind of nice. And I think I want to just start building these units. And I can grab a sector. So we're going to grab a food sector. What does this army have? It's got a B. It's got Bombardon. It's got all the cool things. Definitely want something to reset cooldowns with. Definitely a tanky unit. Double tanks plus a Bombardon plus an Arborean Queen. Sounds pretty stonking good. Can we rush it? 200 energy. You know what? That's fine. With our current economy, that's perfectly fine. Now let's build less expensive stuff for a little bit. These guys are become an army. And get another tanky unit. And we are just chewing through the cosmite like it's nothing. There's all the cosmite, all the time. It took the... okay. Alright. Alright, game. Would you like to use the teleporter to save 0.2 seconds? The answer is yes. So we've got this guy who can upgrade it. And I want that. We can keep building. I don't think we can build another Super Tyrannosaurus, so let's go with another Bombardon. And that'll be this army, pretty much ready to go. We spent all that cosmite. We spent 200 cosmite in a turn. Oh, that's crazy. That is nuts. Maybe we could do some more locate armies. So this army is pretty much, yeah, we're just gonna have to sit here. Maybe it makes more sense to go over to the Grave of Life and hang out here, but basically we need an army, a reserve army, in case Tikchiglux tries to make a move, which I don't think he will. Took their capital. If I capture their units, or by capture I mean horribly slaughter them, we can... we kill them off. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a bait, see if their units come back. Because I can move this army over here as if I'm going elsewhere, but if they come back and they're like, oh, free city, we can kill those guys. There isn't anything coming this way, so it makes sense to take the city over here. I don't know why this army's headed this way. So we got a reserve army. We've got another army that's almost done over here. I think we're fine. And the question is, do I want to march south with these guys? We are at war with these guys. Granted, it looks like the growth are at war with them. So maybe if they marched south, it wouldn't be, you know, I don't think they can march south, I guess is what I'm saying. So that means these guys can come over here, secure this very quickly, and we should be gaining territory rapidly. Now the issue with that is, at a certain point, oh, Sapo's all the way over here? What is going on? How did Sappho get armies all the way over here? Where's this teleporter go? So, okay, so Sappho's sending stacks this way, which is actually pretty terrifying, because I only have this one army over here. So I think I want to rotate these guys up here. Now that I see that. And we're going to need another stack on this western flank. So Sappho's, I think, literally, she's going around and attacking us from that direction, which is pretty hilarious. We've got reinforcements that we're building. Hopefully we'll be able to upgrade some of this stuff at some point. Might as well share and sell excess. I've got a biodome, which is honestly fine. Then we can build this. And upgrade at some point. Wow, I never even built the exploit. I'm the best. Oh, we're at a stalemate. What kind of stalemate do you think this is? I think we're gonna win the game. Unless things go horribly wrong, but if everything goes according to plan, you know, we should be able to win the game with all these morale buffs before our economy tanks. And it could get interesting if it does start tanking. So they're building their units. So they aren't marching out here, which is great. Did I even upgrade? No, I didn't. So I want to upgrade one of these eventually. We'll probably do that when we get all this cosmite. Man, maybe clearing out one of these would actually be a good idea. think that's probably, well, I'll think about that next time, but maybe the goal is to, you know, with our extreme hubris, go into the House of Honors, clear this out, even though we can't really hold on to it, simply for the infusion of Cosmite, which we could do. But I'll think about that next time, so catch you then.